To the victor go the spoils as Coco Gauff is eliminated from the U.S. Open. I'm your host, Good Energy. Welcome to Tennis in a Minute. As always, my coverage is brought to you via the Doctrine of Fair Use, the Fair Dealing, and the Digital Millennium Act. Coco Gauff takes the walk, ladies and gentlemen. But what an impressive tournament. Her fourth year in a row, making it to at least the fourth round of New York. Now, if she gets to the quarterfinal, I think she wins the tournament. However, congratulations for what has been, I would say, a really good year. Let's go back the last 12 months. Now, depending on what Iga Swiatek does in this tournament here, or Sabalenka, the last 12 months, Coco has had the best year when we're talking about all the players on tour. She's the reigning WTA Saudi Arabia champion, the United Cup victor, back-to-back appearances on clay in Rome and Madrid. Let's not forget about winning the French Open, and congratulations for making it to the fourth round here. But today belongs to Osaka, and I'm going to say this because I don't think people understand. Osaka is the best offensive player on tour. She is. Coco's the best defender on tour. She'll break you 1 out of every 2 return games. So when it comes to ball striking, just technical ball striking, Osaka's the best. And I don't think there's anyone left in this draw. As she said, she just wanted to show love to her camp. She said it's been a rough year. And it has. We've seen some very vocal press conferences filled with sadness. And I think that's behind her. I think Thomas is the guy for the job. I'm telling you, Osaka's going to go on a tear. I think she wins her third U.S. Open. And let's just make this clear, because I don't want to hear about Osaka being the 23rd seed. Throw that out the window. There's only one other player on tour that's got 2 U.S. Open slams, and that's Venus Williams, for crying out loud, ladies and gentlemen. So throw that out the window. She's the best offensive player on tour. Her ball striking is just textbook. And I think the problem today with Coco is she made this a hitting contest. Only 5 double faults, lower than her average. I think that's fine. That's not bad. But I think overall, you don't want to get into a ball striking contest with Osaka. I mean, her previous opponents, Magdalena, Isla, and Donna, she can get away with that. But Osaka's a little bit more technical than those players. She's a lot stronger than those players. She's more experienced than those players. And the key is she's smiling. She's having fun. She's mentally in the right spot. And she's physically in shape. And I like what Thomas is doing here, guys. I'm telling you, tennis is really about game plan, and I don't think Coco's camp had the right game plan today. Osaka only had 3 net opportunities. Coco only had 4. This was a deep ball striking contest. You have to make Osaka work. This is how Mukova's been able to frustrate Osaka lately, stretching the court, making her work. And I think I would have loved to see more short balls. I would have loved to see more, jamming the body on the serve. But the reality is, for a while there, Coco switched back to those power serves that Brad Gilbert, incorporated. But I think overall, you have to make Osaka work. You can't just exchange from the baseline with her. There's no one left in this tournament that can outstrike Osaka. When we're talking about offense, yes, Sabalenka has great offense, but she's going to make a lot of mistakes. Osaka's not making that many mistakes. And today, it was all about the mistakes. Coco made a ton trying to exchange with Osaka. Beautiful interview, though. She would give her respect to Coco. She said, I look up to Coco to be such an influence and such a role model, so classy at such a young age. She said she highly respects Coco. She looks up to her, and she's busy signing balls, guys. She's through to the quarterfinal. Beautiful hug at the net. This is great. Just frame this image. This is beautiful. 2 classy women, 75 years celebrating the color barrier. Last I checked, Osaka's dad is Haitian. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I think Osaka's going to win this tournament for sure. I don't think Marta's going to get past Mukova, but I don't see Marta outstriking Osaka. I do not see Mukova at this stage. She's getting a little older. She's slowing down. She's getting a lot tired quicker. I think Osaka is just going to hit through that wall of Mukova's. I don't think her stretching the court's going to have any issue because Osaka's in great form. Iga, I don't think Iga's going to outstrike Osaka. I think the game plan from Thomas, he knows Iga inside out. I think that'll be a relatively easy win for Osaka. Thomas, he knows every strength Iga Swiatek has. So I think that's going to be a fairly easy win. On the upper portion of the bracket, I don't think Sabalenka is going to beat Osaka. I just don't see it. It looks like Sabalenka's going to have her hands full with Marketa. Anyway, by the way, I think the one person that could trouble Osaka is Marketa because she's got the variety. She's going to play the short ball. She's going to make Osaka move and not be camped out on the baseline. So I think Marketa is the only one that's going to really challenge Osaka left in this tournament. But I think Osaka wins it regardless. Beautiful hug at the net. Beautiful smile. Osaka's in a great place mentally. And I'm telling you guys, you have to watch out for her. I think she wins. You better take her now to win. First serves in play, I thought Coco did a great job there, but Osaka won 94% of her first serves to 52%. And then you factor in the errors, literally 3-1. That's the difference maker there, guys. And again, I think Osaka gets past Mukova. I think Mukova's going to win that match. Even if it's Marta, I think she beats Marta easily. I think Amanda's going to get past Beatrice Haddad. Iga gets past Amanda. Semifinal is going to be Osaka and Iga. I think Osaka beats Iga. Thomas is going to have a great game plan, and that's what a great coach does. It's about game plan, really. I think Osaka beats Iga, and I think Osaka wins this championship. Beautiful view of New York City, guys. Stay tuned for the fastest minute in tennis. We'll be back. Congratulations to Coco. 4th year making it at least to the 4th round. That's a pretty big accomplishment. Nothing to be ashamed about. Osaka's a really good player. We'll be back.